everyone, and welcome to And So On. My name is Lisa, and today I'm going to take you through a transitional capsule wardrobe that I sewed last week and the week before. So I was getting a little bit frustrated because I'm going to put in the weather right now so you can see what I'm looking at my window. It is still snowing, and it is April, what is it now? The 7th, I think? It's just crazy how the weather from winter is just dragging on into spring, and I was getting frustrated because you saw my plans from 2 videos ago, or maybe it was even my last video, and all the culottes I want to make and the cute dresses, and there's just no point. Like right now it's just too cold. So rather than get frustrated, I thought, why don't I put together a little capsule that I'm able to kind of mix and match and wear and get some use out of. And the ironic thing is it's even a little bit too cold for that. I wanted to do, kind of a lookbook and mix and match, and maybe I'll get to it later and I'll be able to post that separately. But right now it is just too cold. Like I went outside to try and take some photos of what I'm wearing right now, and it was just too cold. So I'm going to show you what I'm wearing now, and I'm going to show you how these patterns that I made went together. A good bunch of them are free patterns too, and I'll list them below. So all of these fabrics, yes, all of these fabrics except for one of the tank tops came from that sale that I did at the store, 18 weights, and I have a fabric haul video for that I'll show you. So this all came together as maybe less than $20 worth of fabric, so it really was a good deal. Okay, so here's what I'm wearing first, and this is the only thing that I don't have a separate photograph of, is these pants. And you can see that I have my step stool here so that I can get up and show you. And what these are is they are Hudson's that I did in woven material. So this is a cotton twill, and these are the Hudson's. I did a little purple lining on the pockets, and I read a blog that suggested just doing a 1-inch waistband, and that's the only part that I don't love. I think I probably should have done 1.5 inches. I think I might actually put belt loops on this just because sometimes it does ride down a little bit in the back. However, they're very comfortable, these Hudson's in the twill. And it's not even a stretch twill. I mean, it has a little bit of give to it, but it's not a stretch. It doesn't have any like elastane or anything in there. And the true test for me for pants is when I finally finished them, I actually went and was like making dinner and whatever, and kind of in my head thought that I had already, changed, changed back into my jeans. And after finishing dinner and cleaning up and whatever, and I went and sat down on the couch, and I went, oh, I'm still wearing these. So I wore them. I wasn't like hiking them up or they were pinching in a weird way. And so I thought, okay, awesome. And these, I think, might be the first pair of woven pants that I've made. I think. I am working on the ginger jeans. Those are in process, and you'll see those very soon. They are basted at the basting stage, so I'm just fitting them. But yeah, so even just doing that gave me the confidence to do this. So these are really comfortable. And then this little top, and I'll put more pictures of me wearing it in here. This is the Emery top by Style Arc, and I think it's really cute. It came, when you buy a Style Arc pattern, you get one of their 2 free patterns of the month that you can choose. And so when I got the autumn dress, this was one of the free patterns. And I thought, 3/4 length sleeves, great for transition. I love the little, little puff sleeves. And when I put it on Instagram, I also showed a couple of pictures of me playing Miss Stacy in Charlottetown, where I wore really big puff sleeves. So this is sort of my homage to Miss Stacy, one of my very favorite roles ever. And this is made out of a really nice like t-shirt sweatshirt fabric, more of a t-shirt fabric, heavy t-shirt fabric from 18 weights. And what I did was I let the hems roll because this fabric rolls like crazy. So I let the armhole roll and I made a rhyme, and I also let the hem roll. And by doing that, I just think it's a nicer look. So I'm really happy with that. I feel a bit like a linebacker, I'm not gonna lie. And I did the thing from, if you've read Tilly and the Buttons books, she suggests when you're doing stripes on tops to not worry about trying to match everything on the sleeve, because that's a bit difficult, but just to find like one stripe, kind of the main stripe that goes through. And so it's close enough. Now, on the sides, it's also pretty good. I don't know if you can see that line there. It's pretty good. I did have to take this in twice. So in the blind photograph, it has more of like a waist to it, and the pattern though is very straight. So I made a size 10. Next time I'm gonna size down to the 8. It does fit me well here, but I think I can go down to the 8 pretty easily. And twice I had to take it in at the size because it just felt too boxy. And with boxy shoulders, I also didn't want a boxy waist. So the first time I was really careful about lining up all of the stripes and matching them. But when you're taking it again and again, it wasn't as good. So considering, I'm very happy with that. And then I have 2 little tops. One of them you've seen already. So this is a free pattern. This is the Durango tank. And I have one in gray, and then I did one in green. Tiny little buckle there. You know why that happened? That happened because I accidentally used a 3-stage zigzag instead of the regular zigzag. And so that caused a little stitch, which caused a little, you know, when I'm wearing it, I don't notice it, and I didn't feel like going back and changing that. So these are great, and again, like they can just go with the blue pants or whatever, and then they can also, you know, go with jeans later on or whatever. These are perfect for layering underneath things, and will transition perfectly into spring. So not much to say about those. Now what I did do here is I left this edge raw as well. And it turns out that I was making a mistake with the Durango, and I forget the lady's name that does Hey June, but she messaged me and she was like, I think you read the instructions wrong. You're supposed to add the facing to the front and fold it to the back, or you're supposed to, what did I do? You're supposed to add it to the back and add it to the front and fold it to the front and then top stitch it. And I did the opposite, which is why on this one, I ended up with like kind of a double line here and it's not as nice. So this time, because this green, I've worked with this green fabric before and I know that it rolls really well, I've just left it, and I kind of like the thicker anyway. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I need to change it or whatever, I can. But yeah, it turned out super cute. Next is a Molly dress from Sew Over It. And this I did in a really nice gray t-shirting. And this I got, this fabric I got at Fabricland, way on sale. I think this whole thing was $4 or $5. So I made this as a wearable muslin because I wasn't sure. Again, I always in Sew Over It think I should make the 10, and I'm almost always wrong, and I need to make the 8 even though my measurements say the 10. So I just need to do that from now on. This is a little on the big side, and I'll insert some photos of me wearing it, but it's very comfortable, and I think probably once it gets washed a couple times. I also added a cuff to the end because it's too short in the arms for me, and next time I will lengthen the arms. I do like a nice long sleeve because I get cold wrists and I do have long arms. So yeah, this is really cute, really comfortable. Again, could perfectly layer with a jacket that's coming up, and I can put it over jeans, I can put it over whatever. So I just thought this is, you know, with a little belt, it's the perfect piece. Another free pattern is the Mandy boat tee, and that's from Tessuti. And a turtleneck version is available now also for free, the Monroe. So I'll link all those below. I made this out of a gray sweater knit, also from my 18 weight sale, and I will insert a picture of me wearing it. Super, super comfortable. It only comes in one size, and I have little arms, and I found the sleeves tight. So if you have, you know, not super tiny arms, I would say size that up a little bit. I actually ended up undoing it and reducing the seam allowance so that the arms fit me better. And I'm also, so I did cuff these, and that, or not cuff them, I hemmed the arms. And now I've unpicked it, and I'm gonna add a chunky cuff, because I realized that for me, I do want a little bit longer. It kind of comes to it's about 3/4 length, and I'd like it just a little bit longer to get more wear to it. But I do really like this, and actually in the sweater knit, it's lovely. I think I'm also going to make just a white t-shirt version, something, or maybe red, like just something really comfortable. So I will definitely be making a couple more of these. And finally, the pièce de la résistance, my Mona jacket. So this is the Wear Lemonade Mona. I made this from the same cotton twill as the pants, so clearly they will go together. I can wear them over top of the dress. I can wear it over top of any of these tops. I went for a gold zipper, and I'm really, really pleased with that. So this is a free pattern on the Wear Lemonade blog. They have a couple of free patterns up on there. There are no instructions as far as I can tell. It's just the tutorial on YouTube, which is in French. My French is decent, but to be totally honest, I'm really just watching what she's doing and occasionally, you know, picking up phrases here and there. So you don't need to speak French to be able to make this at all. Anyway, it is really, really cute. I'll put in a couple pictures of me wearing it. I was so chuffed when I finished it because I don't, you know, I made one coat, but that didn't have a zipper, and you know that I'm a little zipper fraidy, a bit of a zipper fraidy cat. But in this, like, I love the way it's enclosed. The instructions on it are great. I also used a little ribbon to bind the hem, which was also great. Made it so much easier than trying to fold it up twice. The facing turned out okay. I used a bias binding in a very, very light pink from my stash. So this is from my stash, this is from my stash. And it's a little bit, I don't know, I think it's really old. I might have got it from my grandmother and not realized it. So, but yeah, but other than that, I'm really, really pleased with how it looks. And I think you can wear it open, you can wear it closed. Now, I made a size 40 in this. My measurements said more like 38, and I did the 40, number one, because this isn't a stretch fabric, and they do recommend a stretch fabric. And number two, it looked really, really cropped, and because I'm already long-waisted, I didn't want it to be too short. So I made the 40. If I were making it again in a stretch fabric, I would go down to the 38. I think the length on it is totally fine, and if it was just a teeny bit shorter, I could also just make the hem a little shorter. But other than that, I'm really, really pleased with this jacket. I think I'm gonna get a lot of wear out of it, and yay, so exciting. So that's it. That is my capsule wardrobe for transitioning into spring. I made all of these pieces within the last week, and yes, it was a holiday weekend, so I had extra time, and yes, I work from home, and so I'm not saying that everyone should be able to do this within a week, but they are very easy patterns to sew. This is the most complicated one, and even this just took me 2 evenings. It really was not that complicated. It's not lined. It's pretty straightforward. So I think all of these are totally doable. And so again, we have the dress from Sew Over It, the Molly dress in gray t-shirting. And then we have 2 Durango tanks, free pattern, that go very well with my Hudson, woven Hudsons. Those go great together. And then there's the Tessuti Mandy boat tee, and that Mandy boat tee again also goes with the pants, and I could also wear it over the dress if I really wanted to. We have this top here from Style Arc, and then lastly, my beauty, my Mona, that I'm so proud of. So altogether, those go great, and I think that they're going to transition me really well into spring. I've been told, they say, that it's supposed to warm up in the next couple weeks, so we shall see. So I have another vlog coming up. This weekend, I am part of the Amy Nicole Studio Patti Pocket blog/vlog tour, and I am up for the 9th. So come back on the 9th, and I'm going to have, and I'll put the little logo for that here, and I'm making a Patti Pocket. I'm making the version A, the short version, and I can't wait to show it to you. I think it's going to go great for my trip to Vegas, which is coming up on the 17th, and I'm going to have just a few little makes for that coming up as well. So thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If it's your first time here, please do subscribe. I put up videos once a week, twice a week, kind of depends, but I love sharing my sewing with you. Thanks so much, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.